we are. Look at us go. Already game number one. This is going to be Meseeks Madness Royale. Once again brought to you all thanks to our beautiful sponsors. That's going to be Trovo, HyperX, JuJu Energy, and SXC. Fingerslips, make sure to use Meseeks code for a 10% discount at checkout for JuJu and some SXC. Verdict, game number one. We're going to have 17 teams total. It seems like one team had an issue though. Mm-hmm. Confusing. We are back nice. Yeah, I just noticed that too. I'm not too sure about that. I have no idea. I have no idea. Hopefully we'll get answers soon, but for now we'll have to continue with what we have. And what we have is a map filled with people and not too much action until we see that we takes off that first kill onto Raven from Wrecked by Reapers. There's gonna be a fight that I think is maybe going on onto the pier. They also changed the name that the teams work. Like there's letters now. It's like when you get to high school and there's like letters instead of numbers. What is it?
Oh, I'm down.
The revived flight will arrive in 1 minute.
I am still trying to figure out how to be able to follow people through. So far, I don't really see fights, but I definitely see people dying. Not as many though. So far, we started with 57, now dropped down to 51. And as I take a look at the minimap, a bit more space has been open between teams. The only two that I see sort of together would be Team G and Team... I don't even see what letter that is. I think that's G4. One of them is G4. So that's explicit. And they are currently going against S. This is definitely confusing. Okay. There's new stuff.
The safe zone is collapsing.
Who are you looking at right now? Wow. So yeah, the numbers don't work either now. So okay, this is gonna be interesting. Mm-hmm. Okay, okay. Well, so far, not too many action is gonna be shown to me as of right now. Looking at the minimap, there's people even using a helicopter that is gonna be U4, and that's the best I can do, you know. Mm-hmm.
Ship ready for upgrade. Airdrop incoming. The revived flight will arrive in 1 minute. Airdrop has been delivered.
Yeah, Black Ops is like 2 months. I want to say 2 months. Well, for now we'll have to stick with it. I'm looking at a player from MIP that's U4 in a 1 versus 4, currently trying to survive. Got a chance to get his allied back, that's Big State. But Trovo from MIP made him for Lou is gonna be completely on his own as he turns around, goes for the kill onto headshot, lands a lot of bullets onto it, takes the kill onto Sean. Right now, Trovo is killing it, trying to defend himself, finding still in an awkward spot, but surviving, making sure that those plates are being used. He's still being chased after from a headshot. Headshot wanted the diddle, and he gets it. Trovo with a double piece. 1 versus 2 takes the better off of that trade. Yeah, it was you.
Airdrop incoming.
I am looking at the stream. Wait, what?
That's tough, dude. My bad, guys. I obviously had no intention of muting myself. That's tough.
Airdrop has been delivered.
Muted situation.
I muted the whole entire time.
Was I muted too?
No, you were muted. I was muted because I recently added my mic to my starting soon page, like a dummy. And sure enough, high quality content from your boy Verdict.
Are you still showing the camera in the chat?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
Yeah, I did that for the beginning and then I swapped it over.
Yeah, okay.
GG's Verdict.
It's alright. It has been fixed now, which is what matters. Right now, I'm still looking at the Dominators, who are gonna be pushed, sort of. Not really pushed, actually. They just got there. That's E1, and I'm trying to figure out who they are. There's Flixie from AMK. I also see Father Nagi, Joe, and Anti-Slime. Okay, it's so many stuff is going on right now, Verdict. Like, we got the fact that the game started early. We got the fact that there's a new update, some new teams. We got the new client. Like, so much thing to process. But as we continue with this game so far, 2 teams have been eliminated. Not too much action, but now the teams are gonna be collapsing with one another on the south area of this map. I think we might be good with the team G.
We're gonna work our way with. I do believe that's Wrecked by Reapers. Spooky, Drops, Ravon, Dark. Don't know if Dark's in the wrong spot or maybe he's, just a new addition to the team. He's usually on the explicit roster, is that right? I mean, that's what his gamer tag has, right?
Yeah, I mean, sometimes... Oh, I think they're gonna be collapsing onto the Dominators. Look at that. The fight where of course, Dominators are on a helicopter. And said helicopter was about to explode. Wow.
How did they
They were
not die?
so close to dying. Yeah, I was like, are Dominators actually gonna die like that? Well, they certainly didn't. But now are gonna be going off for a fight. As I see Spooky, from the Wrecked by Reapers going for Citrus. Citrus completely unaware of that. Citrus does take a kill into Dark, but then falls to the hands of Spooky. This is now gonna be 2 versus 2. Drops now trying to survive, takes the kill into Morlek. Drops takes that kill, and now the Dominators have lost 2 players. An extraordinary nade from Chu is gonna take down Spooky, leaving Drops in a 1v2 situation. He's trying to go for Chu, gets out of the house, but Chu was ready for it. Takes the double kill, and Dominators take the wipe of that situation.
They are going to take the wipe of that situation. Citrus and Morlek's tags are going to be scanned. I'm looking in the area. I don't really see any kind of immediate threats. Very unfortunate timing. The fact that they got 2 kills off the rip was massive for Wrecked by Reapers, but obviously the Dominators played it well. The top side of the building was covered well by Vivant. Chu held the bottom side of it. And now we're going to see E2 and all the players over at E. That's going to be AMK actually making the full side push. They are actually going to be spotted ASAP. So I do believe the top side of the hill is going to be covered by Vivant and Chu still. Father out in the open. Slime going to be one shot. Does look like Father might actually be in a good position here.
Yeah, he certainly could potentially go for the push, and even more so with 2 enemies that are recently going down from the revive flight. He also has that DLQ, finds Vivant, but misses the first shot. Does land shot number 2, but for that time being, he has already been spotted. That's why he's trying to run away. The only player that I see around is going to be players from K2. And who are K2? That's gonna be not K2, sorry, K. That is C13 on different vehicles. Vivant is trying to destroy said vehicles, making some damage down to the cars, but they are just too fast. K are gonna survive, and well, Dominators continue to be just being on their own over at firing range, picking up every now and then a kill.
Yep, we are going to see the zone crash in. This where multitude of teams are actually going to take some action. Dominators are actually not in a good position. They have a team to their south. They got a team ahead of them, which is AMK, and C3 right in the mix. So they are actually going to be right on a collision course to face off with one another. And I do believe more like knows it because I see him kind of crab walking through the grass, waiting to clear the area. Is going to be able to get some loot. And that might be their opportunity to flank. If I'm Dominators, I'm not necessarily wanting to take this fight because you're not in zone. Maybe rotate right into bus station. As I do see AMK actually take it to the top of this hill, and that could be some devastation. Slime going to find one of the C13 players, and now more like going to antagonize the fight as he throws a plethora of nades and other throwables up top. Not going to get any hit markers, but, you know, I guess that's to alarm the team that he's there. Or maybe he wants to pick the fight.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Dominators are not afraid from starting up a game. And right now they're going to be on their toes for this team of Anti-Slime, Joe, Father, and of course Flixie. So far I do see that Flixie and company are not really trying to engage. They're just trying to disengage as of right now, just running as far away as possible. So they're gonna be surviving this interaction. 10 teams remain. And okay, this is even worse. Now, if I try to zoom into the map, I can't see the the letter of the teams.
Yeah, it kind of like disappears. Like you see the color which they are, but it's I mean, it's something to get used to. I like the approach that COD Mobile's making to update their spectator client. You know, it desperately needed attention, but right now what I'm looking at is, you know, a bit confusing. Now, with that being said, it's a step in the right direction. I guess I can get used to it. As we see Dominators actually making their way up top of this hill. I was on board with the guys over at AMK, Flixie and whatnot. Father is just absolutely destroying people right now. And I don't know if it was an admin situation where, you know, we accidentally clicked the wrong map, but I'm assuming that we did not do this intentionally to go back to isolated. You know, it is what it is. We're going to go ahead and play it out. And, you know, it feels like we're in an open lobby right now because nobody in open lobbies runs blackout.
Yeah, the new operators has been a pain so far, but a pain that we must go through in order to get better stuff for this spectating thing for BR. You know, we were asking for some new changes as we did on multiplayer, and now that we've gotten, I just noticed that team of SNS, team number H are going to be starting up a fight as Senpai drops to the hands of Slime. That is going to be leaving Dark Helmet, Kitsune, and Kill Bill, because remember, I still remember the first time we saw Dark Helmet joining the SNS roster. So far, he's going to be with no kills, but not only fighting against team number E, also going against the Dominators. Dark Helmet picks up a knock, but then gets stolen. I don't know who stole that kill from Dark Helmet.
Oh, dude. Who yoinks a kill like that? Come on now. Have some self-respect for yourself. Shots are going to come raining in. Oh, my God. Joe is going to be plated. But it looks like he's going to be able to get away. Citrus is going to be dropping in the background, so we might want to jump over to the action. Joe's actually going to be the last one alive for AMK, and it does look like the Dominators are out as Citrus dropped out. Shots are going to come impaling in. Dark Helmet's actually on the prowl.
Are we sure that we're not showing the chat to the stream anymore, Verdict? Just to double check on that.
Oh, we are. Well, that's tough.
Okay, so we are gonna get that changed now. As it has been mentioned, 6 teams remain. The circle is getting smaller and smaller by the second. The teams that remain are gonna be SNS, C13, Mad, FUE, and Wicked. We're gonna have I, Sweat, We, Rosie, and Ghost currently trying to get inside of the safe zone. They did struggle a little bit, but now are going to be behind the K2 team. I think, wait, Dominators also got eliminated. I don't know when that happened, but it seems like it did.
Oh my god, Dark Helmet picking up a plethora of damage there on that, not even sure who it is, R3, R1, R2, D2. Jesus Christ, R3 gonna be last one alive. That's gonna be Ilona. And they are actually gonna get sandwiched here. Dark Helmet's got 2 on board, 3 in total for this SNS crew, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I literally dropped the ball on that one. You know what, the funny thing is, I do believe Gil actually asked me prior to moving forward that, hey, did you change the screen? I was like, yeah, I did. No, not even looking at the screen. So, oh my god, it's been a long day, bro. We casted Mobile Mayhem EU, bro. It literally lasted like 5 hours.
Yeah, it was long, but it was pretty intense, right? A lot of
yeah.
That one. I actually mentioned about that on my stream as well, and well, that's the thing. Sometimes when you have a best of 3, a best of 5, it may go down pretty quick. Some others it go until the very last bit of hope for each side. And well, for now we're gonna have 4 squads remaining. Killbill just got knocked out by Ecstasis. I see that Dark Helmet is trying to rest him up, but through the smoke, both get a lot of damage dealt to them. Ecstasis is being quite aggressive right now, trying to held in tight, and takes another knock, but this time is going to be from Wicked. Wicked are going to be joining the party, and SNS are going to be suffering the most, as they remain with only 2 players alive. Now, mad players, that is Reko and Ecstasis. Ecstasis getting knocked out. Wicked, they're not even on site, but they're taking all the kills at the distance, Verdict.
Yeah, they are, bro. This is coming down to the wire here, nitty-gritty. 4v1 situation, as we see 3 teams left in the mix. Mad trying to stay alive and in it. Kitsune and Sinpain. Oh, man. Mad actually putting some decent shots up there as Kitsune drops. Rose going to be able to pick up that one. That's going to be the 7th, and 19 kills in total for this Wicked House team. Oh my god, Mads is already spotted. He is going to be thirsted. 8 kills in total for the guys over at Wicked House. Glad to see them back in the mix.
Yeah, Wicked House just now showing to us what they're made of, doing an amazing job on game number 1, picking up a decent amount of kills if you think about the fact that unfortunately this time for the first game we don't have like a full lobby necessarily, you know, it was around 60 or so people, but they still find a way of getting 20. So 57 total there. They almost got half the lobby on their own. Their MVP was Rosie as well. Look at that. 8 kills total.
1,400 damage to go along with it. Just absolutely crushing the lobbies. Just a massive first game for this Wicked House team. As a matter of fact, I'm taking a look at it. I don't think anybody even got close remotely. 12 kills is the second top performer. That'll just tell you how much of the lobby, and I didn't give them damn near enough screen time to go along with that, so I apologize, guys. I'm literally trying to figure out the spectator client, and obviously I don't have all my shit together because you can see the overlay in the screen for half the time. You see my big head yawning, man. I was tired, bro. I am out of it.
Yeah, I'm looking at the stream too, and you know, stuff like that happens. But well, it's game set, and I also think I saw another team dropping pretty solid numbers, and that is going to be team number 5 AMK. I'm trying to find the Dominators as well. I don't know where they could have ended. They are team number 4, and they ended up with 6. Although not bad numbers, if you compare those to the 12 from AMK and 20 from Wicked. Well, Dominator's not having the greatest game number 1.
Nope, not at all. And I know the guys over at Dominators are going to gear up and set themselves up for a decent second game. As I'm taking a look at the results from last week. If you guys joined us then, a little bit of a recap there. 54 kills on board for Wakanda as they take first place. 271 points, only 5 points away from that second place team, which is AMK. They picked up 52 and 266. Wakanda was one of those teams who stepped in and just showed all of us off in their performance last week, and I don't think they are in the mix this week. I need to check Discord. Yeah, I'm just not seeing the messages from Grim too. GG's. Very unfortunate verdict doing bot stuff, but hey, we're here. We're ready to rock and roll. We're getting geared up for a game too. As a matter of fact, I won't even switch screens for you guys. I think you're tired of watching my dumb face through the whole time, so we're just gonna keep it on the screen.
All right, let's keep it on it as we wait for game 2 to begin. Well, we already know who are gonna be on that top 1 spot. Wicked at top, winning the game on top of that, 20 kills. That is gonna be tremendous start for them, and they're still gonna have another one. The closest is going to be, of course, the team of AMK. Now AMK is still holding a chance of fighting off against their opponents, but gotta make sure that these next couple of games are even better than what they already did on the first one. I'm trying to see if I do see new names. Do you happen to see any new names in here so far? I see a team called VSN. That is who Headshot was from, Quest. That is team number 22. 4th Vision. Okay. That's a cool name. I like it.
That's pretty dope.
Oh, I see Texas. Look at that. Texas on AMIP is going to be playing.
Was that the 4th that they were missing last game?
I think so, yeah. Right now I think it was Trovo, Apex, and Big State. Seems like Texas is going to be in the mix. That could be huge for MIP.
Absolutely. We're going to get geared up for a game number 2. As I'm looking at it now, it does look like, the default map was isolated prior to the update. Blackout was the default map. So it is definitely going to be one of those situations that when we start the lobbies, you're going to have to make sure that we're on page of the same, making sure that we're on the same game. Obviously, it was a mix-up. There was an update we didn't think to look at, and that's quite all right. We're going to get geared up for that game, too. It is going to be on Blackout, and I am looking forward to it, seeing how it plays out with this new spectator client that I'm still getting used to. So, if you're just now joining in, you didn't miss out on much other than Verdict throwing at the highest capacity. Game number 2 should be a dicey one. We saw Wicked just absolutely own the lobby. 20 kills on board. The second highest frag in the lobby was 12. So that'll just paint you a picture of what to expect here moving forward. I'm going to be on board with that Wicked team just because they popped off so much there in game number 1. I'm giving them a little bit of screen time because God knows I was trying to navigate. Obviously, it's not as difficult as it appears, but you got to remember I had hard enough time rotating the screen pages, so obviously I got my work cut out for me.
I mean, we've all been there. We've all been there. And, well, I think, like, my biggest thing with the new client is the fact that they have letters. For 2 main reasons. On the lobby, you still have the numbers, like slot number 1 up to 25. But in-game, you're going to have the letters. So, like, prior to that, you're going to move with only the 1 to 25 and then move with the alphabet. So, it's going to be interesting. How many letters are in the alphabet in English? 26. All right, so that's good enough. So what's up if you're playing duos? Like, I don't know. I'm just intrigued with a new.
I would think that they would do like double letter systems, like AA, A or BB, CC. I don't know. That's a good question though.
Yeah. Plenty of stuff for us to learn. As we move on to this new update, I see that there's one more player in the lobby. Instead of 57, is going to be 58. Okay, people are joining.
Oh yeah, there's 26 letters. The fact that I had to Google that is pretty damn embarrassing, but I will go ahead and remember it. 26 letters. I got it right, but I still had to confirm.
Yeah, just to double check,
Yeah, I had to double check myself there.
All right, okay, we are going to be starting with this game soon. And as I am like scrolling up and down, I don't know if this is normal, but I also am getting a couple of visual glitches, I want to say, like stuff overlapping. Well, it's only a day 2 at this point, right? The update has been out for like 24 hours or so.
Yep.
I'm gonna guess that they may drop a hotfix in the near future, and with that, well, we're gonna be good to go on the remaining of the season. But for the time being, we must continue through with it.
We go.
As we start with game number 2.
Yep, I'm gonna be on board again. Like I said, I'm gonna be checking out the Wicked. Good God, come on, the Wicked House team. And I was looking in chat. Rose said it's basically 7-Eleven. Not 100% sure what that means. I'm assuming that's maybe a team that they ran back in the day, but gonna give them some screen time to start things off, and hopefully we'll be able to catch them in a a moment where they could pop off and get that clip on board. So. Game number 2 comes through. They have 20 kills on board and a first place to go along with it. Usually when a team picks up that many kills in the first game, they don't necessarily get the win. But the fact that they were able to close it out, now we're going to be moving on to a blackout game. Should be interesting to see how they adjust.
Yeah, definitely they have to adjust to whatever may coming for them. I'm trying to find their letter. Okay, so you said Wicked, that is going to be Q. Is that right? Or is this a different Wicked?
Let me take a look. Yeah, I think it is Q. No, it's S. It's S.
Okay,
wow.
okay.
That map pattern
All
kind
right.
of weird there. It's kind of blurred on the mini map. Beautiful fly pattern on the south side of factory. Going to end up right between construction and estates. A little north side action there. Have no worries though. Everyone can get to where they need to go easily. I've noticed that the map is just so easy to maneuver on the fly pattern, unlike that isolated map. It probably because there's so many hills, mountains, tall objectives in the way. But first off, like I said, we're going to be on board with Wicked House. They're going to be heading straight to construction site where they're going to have one team to deal with. That is going to be Team D. Who is Team D? That is the Dominators. Jesus Christ, we got a sweat fest.
Okay, yeah, 2 different squads, and that is Wicked and Dominators. On top of this construction site, we're gonna have that's Vivant. Vivant currently holds these weapons. I'm trying to open them up. Okay, he has 2 HG40, and now he's gonna be pushing for the kills. Finds the first opponent, goes in for the kill, does a lot of damage, and takes the knock onto Geok. Now going for kill number 2. He himself takes a lot of damage, and now more opponents are gonna be going up for his kill. They wanna avenge his ally. Vivant is being quite aggressive, goes in immediately. The first player has been knocked out for the side of Dominators. Now Vivant taking a lot of damage, is going back and forth trying to get a kill, gets a help from Morlake, who takes the knock but eventually falls down himself. Now Dominators has lost 1, but Wicked has already lost 2, leaving only Ice Sweat, and
well, just make that Rose now. After a series of unfortunate events, Dom, you're going to be able to continue on in this series so far. 3 players alive for them. Rose going to be the only one alive for the Wicked squad, and sometimes that happens, especially when you're on a newer map. Blackout map seems to be, a bit different in regards to, loadouts or ground loot. This construction site was heavily contested, and, I noticed in Mobile Mayhem, the Wicked main squad actually only drop in construction. As a matter of fact, they have a 100% chance of dropping there. So it's only right that Wicked House do the same thing, and, Dominators being there in this particular instance. Is it a coincidence, or is it, maybe a little bit of studying?
Well, it could be a little bit of both, You may, if you get to see them for a while, like you mentioned, you can get an understanding of where they're going to be going to. Unfortunately for Wicked, of course, now holding on to 1 player is not going to be the best outcome of that trade. As I now turn to look at the bigger picture, looking at the full minimap, I'm trying to see if there's some others next to each other. The only 2 that I sort of see would be H and B. That would be, okay, so B is WK. That's Wakanda. The winners of last week, that you mentioned, right?
Yeah, that's Actioner. That's, man, let me tell you, dude, they played a game of cat and mouse. On the last game, they literally stayed alive for way too long. forcing the hands of their opponents to chase them the entire game, and it was kind of funny. If you missed it, go back and watch the VOD. That game 4 was just absolutely crazy.
Stuff like that may happen in here as SNS has find themselves in a situation where they're going on to this Wakanda roster. They're both sort of teasing one another. I don't know if they are going to be deciding to end up on a fight or not. So far, SNS seems like not willing to fight too much, but now we're going to be turning around, and GH is the one to take the kill onto Kitsune. That is a great start, but now Dog is taking a lot of damage and eventually gets taken out. SNS have dropped 3 players now and are now in a horrible situation where they just got wiped by this Wakanda roster. And when you think about the fact that they were the previous winners of last week, it's not going to be easy to take them down. Yes, they got the knock onto Dog, but not really the kill, so SNS are going to go out without a single player kill this time.
I'm looking back at construction site, and it does look like, oh, a fragnate whale bait for Morlek. He's gonna find one on Manu, and the helicopter is gonna spiral out of control. Dominator's actually gonna go ahead and throw all of their helicopters out the window, and Vivon up top, Chu making that push down low. Oh my God, is gonna take a little bit of damage, but man, fall damage in this game is just it's silly, bro. You do some kind of stunt like that in Warzone, and it's absolutely ridiculous. Is that Wicked out? They're out. No, they still got one more left, right?
You mean the Wicked that is Q?
That was a different Wicked. There's 2 Wickeds there.
Yeah, it's a different Wicked.
That is a different.
And I think the other Wicked is out. The one that you said it was an S, right?
Rose was going for the tags, and he was just collateral damage in the mix. One of the Wicked teams made their way over here. How many Wicked teams we got here? IBAC is in the mix.
It's 2.
All right, there we go.
Right, Vivant does take the kill onto Skullkid, like you mentioned. And now IBAC is trying to take revenge. And now getting in the middle of 2 different opponents takes a lot of damage. IBAC now trying to heal back up and being chased by Morlek. But Morlek didn't get an insight of where the opponent was at. And IBAC gets out of his spot, takes the kill to Morlek, and takes the kill. Now the Dominators still have both Vivant and Citrus, but this is not going to be the best case scenario for them. They have 6 kills, but they don't have the full power, as now they are going on to a Wicked roster that still holds onto plenty of players. That is Manu, Flex, and IBAC. All of them just bloodthirsty for revenge.
Yep. I'm taking a look at it here. IBAC's got 3 on board. He's the only player with a kill for this Wicked roster, and is going to be guarding the tags for one of the players. As a matter of fact, look at this guy. Love it. Maybe this is a good hiding spot, maybe not. He is going to bounce out, though, as Manu does come back. Did he ever get taken out? Is this him on the revive flight? Did he already come back? Because I for sure thought he was down earlier. Yeah.
No. He was almost down, but he on the hiding spot, he hit in there, and Morlek didn't see him. So then he popped back out and got the kill.
That makes sense.
So yeah. But pretty smart on the side of IBAC. You know, that's a spot that you don't regularly check. So it does make sense that Morlek was just not ready for that action. Oh no, Flex got the knock. Wait, did he get no? They get the knock onto Citrus, and they start dancing around them, eventually taking that kill and leaving Dominators with a single player alive. Now Verdict, they're gonna be on the brink of elimination. They do have the same kills that they got on last game, but this time around they are really close to getting eliminated even earlier than on the first game.
Say that's some real like rat mentality, like some real rat behavior there. He just literally camped the tags for one of the Dom players. Yeah. You know, in this game, I guess it's worth it. We saw the spot that he was at earlier. It was either IBAC or Flex. I can't remember who it was. But they were like, hey, look at this spot. Look at this spot. And sure enough, they were right there when Citrus came to catch the tags. And, bro, you know, you gotta love the enthusiasm, and you gotta love the execution. It was on point. Vivant left to clutch it up by himself, and as a matter of fact, I think he's actually spotted here. Flex might have gotten an eye on him. And that is a potential thirst opportunity here for this Wicked squad.
Well, for the time being, it seems like that. You think they're gonna chase after Vivant? Did they actually get intel of where he's at? That's my biggest question.
I don't think they did. I think if anybody spotted him, it was one of the Wicked guys, and it was just like a quick glimpse. And
Mhm.
I don't 100% know if they saw him, but you got to assume he's still there because they're still there, right? If they had gotten the squad wipe or that indicator that the squad was wiped, would have been a different case. I don't know if they don't have indicators in COD Mobile to let you know that a squad is wiped or not. The only indicator is like when you kill them, they don't go down, they just die. So maybe I'm wrong.
Oh, you mean for Wicked to know?
Yeah.
I mean, if you get the kill directly without him getting knocked down,
Yeah.
Almost ready.
yeah, there's that. Outside of that, you just gotta pay close attention to it. But I am once again looking at the minimap. It seems like maybe in the middle of it, we may have Wakanda in a vehicle just dangling around some opponents. Not really starting up a fight, but definitely could start one anytime if they wanted to.
Yep, they got the hoopty fully gassed up. Now they're looking to prowl in their next spray. 7 kills on board. They have seemed to get a grasp on this Blackout map as we made a blunder and an oopsie in game number 1. We didn't see Blackout. We saw Isolated. Now we're going to see the drive-by come through. JH is going to be on the ones and twos driving. The Actioner still in the back? Yep, they're going to be in the back seat. Kind of, oh my god, the vehicle does crash, and now we're going to see the inflicting pain come through. Flixie, AMK looking pretty solid right now. 3 players still left in the mix. The push is going to come through Father, who abused everyone last week with that shoddy in hand, the HSO. How does this man continue to do these dirty deeds? We're going to see the push come through. Oh my god, Father is just built differently with that HSO.
Oh, but now Civito from the back gets the... Oh, wow. He had everyone aware of his presence, but then the second he started shooting at them, they all turn around, they take that kill. Wakanda is going to be out now.
Wakanda
but a
forever.
really good fight. Wait, say that again?
Wakanda forever. I don't care what these guys say.
Forever was
Wakanda
not
was
forever.
a beast last week. This week, you know, obviously they bit off a little bit more than they can chew, having AMK in the mix. AMK pick up 4 kills. Those were 4 big kills, though. That Wakanda team was already on, I believe it was 8 or 7. And just as I say that, I just see Vivant's name go gray in the top side of the screen. So that does indicate that the Dominators are out of game number 2. And Wicked actually lose Skull Kid. I'm not sure who all else was a part of that interaction. We are on board now with IBAC. It does look like they are well outside his zone. Yep, I don't even know what the res is for here in this case.
Oh, yeah, I definitely thought that they had medic.
Oh,
It seems like they just wanted to use a car. Okay, you think that
yeah, I'm
is
saying
either
cut
gonna
your losses
survive
there.
though?
Yeah.
Let's see. It seems like they're gonna be trying to do that over and over. He does get res with about 10 HP, but oh, is he gonna make it? Okay, he did. But at the same time, well, I guess that's fair, you know? He's gonna be able to res back out. Now, Manu is also getting his way onto the safe zone. And that's the issue with not being able to kill unless you have medic. Right now, I just went all the way to the F team. That's gonna be Aphelion, who might be starting up a fight right now, Verdict.
Yep, they've got 6 kills on board. I was on board with them just a minute ago, but then I was kind of curious of how this Wicked team is gonna make it. Oh, Finest! Gonna be able to get 1. That's his 3rd. Najati gonna be taken down. Ella gonna be pushed. Deja gonna be on the bottom side of this building, and now we're gonna wait for the push to come through. Ella has already taken a bit of damage. Is gonna be able to play it up. Deja gonna be prone in the building. The push is going to come eventually. Death looking to make his way up. Got that upgraded ninja skill unlocked. Ella gonna be taken down. Death gonna be able to pick up the next. But Finest does drop his background. Is not gonna be much because there's only 1 player left here for the J team. That's Bad Nana. And they are, where are they? Where is this?
I have no idea. Wait, how do you get onto free cam now? Okay. How do you get there? I can't even get out of here myself. Oh, okay, it's the other way. Okay. Well, that's sneaky, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. I mean, she's able to get, or they're able to get the tags and dip. I don't think, oh, no, AE has an idea where they're at.
Yep.
That is going to be a bad Anna. Let's get out of here before the damage comes through. Oh, that's
almost
tough.
got a kill. Okay,
Almost.
okay. Almost got a knock. Not gonna be a case. Aphelion though, getting that kill, going for higher numbers. That's gonna be 10 kills total for the Aphelion roster. There's only gonna be 7 squads left alive, and of course the previous winners of the first game got eliminated quite early, so there's that chance for them to shine once again, as we have 21 people alive and still up and running. Not still left alone, finished with the sniper. He's gonna be now going for the C13 player Whiskey, but now with the help of Emmanuel, they get that knock, leaving the one alone. If I'm not mistaken, this C13 team are the previous Honda players, you know, Whiskey and the one? I might be wrong.
Repeat that again?
Might be wrong. From Horda, the team that used to fight with the Dominators on the
Yeah,
hijack.
that sounds right. Whiskey's, maybe that this is, yeah, that's, and it's Horda. Rebranded as C13, so... yeah, guys, if you're wondering, Rad is not allowed in chat because apparently it was, like, super popular with the EU MP Pro players. And we went through, like, a little bit of a phase where we had to ban it, and I just kept it banned. So you can't even use the Rad emoji. I didn't mean any offense by that. Obviously, you know, I'm just calling it how I see it. And when I play Warzone, when players play like that, it's kind of ratty. You know, in a case like this, when you can take down an OP opponent and Dominators early on, absolutely encourage the behavior because these teams are going to be the ones you're going to have to deal with towards the end if you don't deal with them then. So, you know, let them handle business as is. Now, we are going to see the push come through. We got, how many players are right here with this Wicked roster? Is that MIP? I can't even see where I'm looking at, bro. The map, I kind of like the new update,
Yeah,
but it's kind of difficult, bro. I'm going to be honest with you. More like coming through with the 5 roses. Make that 16 roses. Absolutely OP.
A more like OP. Giving you what is the word? Bouquet?
Yeah, give me a bouquet, man. Give me 2 bouquets. Happy Valentine's Day verdict.
There you have it. Cute roses for my boy Verdict. Well, that is the team that we could. Seems like, wait, who's the team that are they outside of the safe zone? The team number U, or is that Fog? I think that might be Fog.
Who, what now?
Yeah, never mind. I thought that team letter U was outside of the safe zone, MIP, but no, they're inside of it. That's yeah.
Well, another thing I
last
see
report
about is like when you're looking at the minimap too, it doesn't show you the safe zone, which is a big F.
Yep. Wait, so you? Oh yeah, you have to always.
Like
Weird,
zone in
huh?
on it. Yeah, it's kind of weird. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like the updates, but it's kind of weird to not be able to see the safe zone. MIP gonna be taking some shots. They got multiples in the vicinity. As I'm taking a look at it, Team F actually gonna be on the outskirts. Plenty of action there. They're gonna have to hold fort though because it does look like zone's gonna be crashing in towards this. I can't even see, man. Look at this. Is this in zone or out of zone? I can't tell. It looks like it's right on the inside of zone. And my game just crashed.
Oh no, did it actually?
Yep. We're gonna restart real quick.
As some of you may have noticed, there was only 4 teams left. That was going to be MIP, Aphelion, AMK, and Wicked. Now, Wicked Ibak taking a kill into death, leaving Aphelion with only 1 player. That was Enigma. But now Enigma has been spotted and is currently trying to run away from players of AMK. I don't know for how long though, as he is the only player alive. Skullkid received some damage. It seems like AMK want to take the dub. So far with 11 kills, they are going to be sniping on the high ground. And there's a high chance that they win this game because of the fact that there's only 3 squads and they're the only one with a full 4-player power.
Guys, bear with me as I'm getting the emulator pulled back up. Hopefully I can jump back into the game and not miss a beat. Yep, there we go. We're loading in. How many teams we got left?
We got 2 teams left. Aphelion gonna be 4 versus 3 going up against MIP made in Peru, trying to survive. But Trovo gets the snipe from Slime. That's leaving only Apex and Big State 4 versus 2. Big State in a bad situation. The safe zone is coming in hot, and they are gonna be taking a lot of damage through the smoke, trying to survive, juke them out. Big State on the brink of elimination. Apex trying to heal back up, but the snipes are too strong. Big State does get a kill onto Father and eventually dies to the hands of Flixie and gives a victory. Number 2 of the AMK roster. Really well played from them.
Did you say AMK?
I think it was AMK.
Flixie?
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was.
that is victory number 2. Father Nagy, one of those players that I've seen pop off way too much recently. That HSO loadout is lethal. They pick up 15 kills for themselves and a first place finish, so 20 to go along with game number 1. Definitely OP. As I'm taking a look at the stats here, I didn't catch any of that in game, but I did happen to catch the winner portion of the screen, which was dope.
Mhm.
And yeah, 12 kills in total for Team 6. That was AE. Massive dubs for AMK though. They picked back-to-back wins versus 15 kills and 20 kills in each of those games too. So hell of a performance from them so far.
Hell of a performance indeed. And as I'm looking at the overall leaderboard here, we're gonna have with 12 kills this time, team number 6, that is Aphelion. Aphelion doing a great performance. Seems like from previous game number 1 to now the second, not a lot of teams were able to go back to back onto great numbers. The only I may see right now, oh, not really. What? Because I don't think we saw too much about Wakanda in the first game either. Did we?
No, we did. We did. I don't even remember seeing Wakanda in the first game, to be honest with you, though. So, taking a look at some other notable stats. There was one team, Team 7. That was Wakanda, right? That you were just.
Yes.
Oh no. Yeah. Definitely
Oh
gonna be
wait, no,
looking to
seven.
see
No,
how. No.
Wakanda's team number 2.
Okay, so team number 7 is Wrecked
Team
by
number
Reapers. They
10
picked up
is Bombshells.
10
Okay.
kills. Okay, is that Bombshells you said?
Yep, that's according to the server.
Hmm. Interesting.
Gonna find the team players. Team number 10. No, 7. Oh, I think that's Red by Reapers. That might be a Red by Reapers.
All right.
Yeah. They always love to change their names every now and then. But like I mentioned, AMK 15 kills. Then of course we have MIP with 6, sorry, and Aphelion with 12. Those are really great numbers. But once again, we already saw it from game 1 to 2. Being consistent can be quite difficult. So having a great team doesn't a great game doesn't make you like the winner of the overall tournament. You gotta just pull it through a couple more decent numbers. And well, do you have your side open for anyone specifically, Verdict?
What's that?
Do you have a specific team that you think may be able to maybe go back from the bad numbers that they may have had so far, or a team that may be able to continue with the numbers?
I'm still going to be looking out for Wakanda. Obviously, they get taken out early in game number 2, but they are one of those teams that continuously show great promise in a blackout map. Like I said, I didn't see anything in game 1, so I'm going to be looking for them to pick up the slack in game number 3. Game number 2, I believe they picked up 8 before they were out. Unfortunately, they get dropped on by AMK. AMK just been too OP today. They have been in one of those when you're on kind of situations, and I can't blame them. I just if
Mm,
you're the rest of the lobby, be looking out for AMK, because obviously they're coming in and they're bringing all the heat. So I'm gonna be looking at Wakanda. I'm gonna be looking at AMK again, and then I'm also gonna be looking at Dominators, because they. I'm gonna be honest with you. That was a questionable play. Sometimes you stick around for the tag, sometimes you don't. Obviously, there was an objective for that Wicked team, and they executed it perfectly. So kudos to them. But good to see how they bounce back after that. Game 2 kind of tag camping. scenario where they were kind of forced out of the lobby. So maybe we'll see them pick up the slack there in game number 3. But it's all going to be dependent upon how these teams respond.
And I just saw in chat Citrus complaining a little bit to IVAC for the whole situation that they had on the construction site. I mean, understandably so. They like you mentioned, they were camping those tags. They didn't want the Dominators to go back.
I see a message that Grim deleted. 3 of you hovering over him like he was a public toilet.
And then you,
I didn't even see the dancer, bro. I was just so like, I literally watched one of them. I think it was back. It was like, hey, we're gonna camp here. And then like you see him prone up and down, prone up and down. Like you could go back and rewatch the stream. He's literally showing everyone a spot that he found that he wants to sit at, and then said player from Dominators bounces down to get the tags, and I scoop back over to see his point of view. He's literally right back there. So I guess he was showing everybody what he's going to do before he did it, and sure enough, he did it. I just didn't think he was going to do it. I was just like, oh, look at this. This guy's showing off a spot where, he could potentially camp. Maybe they're just going to move on from it. Nope, sure enough, they went right back to that spot.
they sure did. But, well, that also means that there's a chance. You think they're going to go back to construction site? Both Wicked and Dominators? It'd
I'm
be
going to be
nice.
honest with you. If they go back to
I don't know.
construction site, I'm going to be all eyes up for that because I'm assuming both Wicked teams are going to go there for the drop.
Uh-huh. Well, it would be certainly nice as we now get geared up for game number 3. We're now on the second half of this tournament. So far, we've got a handful of teams trying their hardest and getting great success on one game at the most, so not being over just quite yet. You mentioned getting our eyes open for Wicked. It was Wicked on S, right? Yeah, Wicked S. It's complicated without the numbers. I want the numbers. No. Okay, we just
Be the
gotta
numbers!
we gotta learn the alphabet again, Verdict. That's
Yeah, we
what
do.
we need.
I didn't remember 26 letters in it. I second guessed myself, which let me know that I was not confident in my answer.
I mean, I did ask myself too.
I did. Hey, English is my native language. I should have that stuff on point, right?
can land here.
Wrong. I don't say my ABCs every day. I just know them by heart. So, game number 3 gonna come through. Now we're gonna see if the guys over at Wicked are gonna go back right to that same spot as one team dropped in, one team gets thirsted, the other team comes through and finishes the deed. Obviously, that was just a coincidence, right?
It could have been. I mean, do you think it was a coincidence? Do you actually?
Absolutely not.
Alright, well, for now, Wicked have dropped out of the helicopter. Now, Dominators have as well, but they decided to go off for that area. That's called a turbine. Okay, so Dominators are not going to the construction site, and Wicked are. And they're not going to be alone. It seems like some others have joined the fun. They were like, you know what? I heard that Dominators and Wicked fought in this area. Well, let's go ourselves now this time. Because they are now going to be dropping in there. And the fight begins.
Yep, I'm trying to take a look. I was on the wrong side of explicit, or Wicked rather. Ritzy gonna find the first blood. Ricky gonna get some shots himself. We gonna pick up one.
Enemy down.
It's a sweat fest here. It's a who's who of Blackout as 3 kills have came through. It looks like 3 bodies down. There are only 2 going in favor of Wicked. Geok on TV actually gonna be taking some shots himself, but it does look like Geok and We are gonna be the last ones there to pick up the pieces. DYN might have, you know what, I'm gonna be honest with you, this team might be a little amped up from what they saw on stream earlier. The push is gonna come through for We. Oh my god, We dropped. Geok, last hope for Wicked.
Dog tag to the
Scan tag's gonna come through, and I do believe he's got a few minutes or a few moments before the revive flight comes through, but you push any further down, you're gonna have a little bit more that you can bite off and chew. As C13 is also in the mix. So the team from Orta, now known as C13, they have all 4 players alive, and they are probably going to be the ones to be able to capitalize on this hot drop here at construction site.
The revived flight will arrive.
Right now, Geok is still going to be chased after from those players of C13. All of them have begun the chase. They're even using the operators to find him, and I think Whiskey had a now visual contact onto Geog. Geog trying to run away. Whiskey going after him. The last player from Wicked gets onto the elevator, and one time, barely juking everyone out.
You heard that bell? That's like sound of victory, right? Geok gonna be able to jump down. Oh, did he just jump the nerve? This guy,
Yeah,
Geok, come on. What do you got?
Okay, seems like he got the rest in, and he was like, I want to fight.
But is gonna be instantly thirsted.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, that still means that Wicked is not eliminated. No, they are. Why did Geok do that? I'm still so confused.
I am confusion.
It really doesn't make much sense. I thought the Roy Fly may have come through, you know, and he was like, okay, we're gonna survive. I'm gonna try to go for a fight. But that never happened. He just felt greedy. I don't know. Maybe he thought that there was someone on the roof and try to avoid that kind of scenario. But what's important here is that Sir 13 got the 4 kills off of the 2 squads that were previously there and are going to be the only squad alive remaining there.
So taking a look at the AMK squad, they have a hot drop here in Raid Estates. If you look at it, Joe going to be getting knocked. Skull Kid actually going to be dropping as well. Slime going to be taking some heat as well, and AMK might be exiting stage left. Flixie actually going to be the last one alive. Oh, this is tough. Pistol shots are going to rain in. Skull Kid's going to be wiped. Only 3 kills on board for this AMK team, but he does have plates, or is that tags? He does not have tags.
Wait, does he not? It shows that he has 3 right now.
Oh. Well, it shows on my screen that is 3, like, on the ground. It doesn't look like he actually picked them up.
Well, hopefully he did pick them up as he now gets into the helicopter and leaves that area. If he did get the tags, that means that they're going to be brought back to life in about a minute or so. But what it also means is that the fight is going to be over with for the time being. And I think I do see that the team Q and V are going to be fighting here. That is only Sean player. The only one player remaining. It seems like he went away. I think they may have been a spectator glitch.
Yeah.
Are you saying a fight going on?
Did I see what?
Another fight?
Oh, no. Let's take a look at the minimap. I actually got a little consumed there. Rivertown looks like it might be a little eventful, as I do see one team in a helicopter flying over. Nope, no fights right now. B and J are... oh, God. Verdict instantly gets caught in 4K there. Team J and B are going to be super close to each other. I'm not going to do it again. That's going to be Wakanda. Wakanda forever. As they are going to be getting in the vehicle here. The helicopters. They got 2 to work with. And it does look like they're going to be heading straight back to civilization. I'm interested to see if the tags got scanned in from AMK as I'm looking at it. It does look like they did. Yeah, wow, what a clutch play. I'm still seeing the tags on the ground, though. What a spectator glitch there.
Oh, yeah, it's weird. It definitely shows them to me now, too. Well, I don't know. Seems like the rest has come through. That's leaving 48 players alive, and it seems like this game has definitely been taking longer for teams to fight one another. But as I say that now, I think we might go with the team number letter F, Aphelion. They're going to be quite close to a lot of fellas now.
They are indeed, as we are in the train station. The shot's up to Excel. Going to be able to get taken down. Enigma is going to find one, but Finest is going to be a casualty. Emmanuel looking to get the res here. Does have 3 players on the top side of train station to deal with. Spooky is going to be able to get the kill there. He might be able to get another one. That is Emmanuel dropping. The tags do get corrupted, but obviously we're not going to see those come through. Affiliate bit off a little bit more than they could chew, and that is going to be wrecked by Reapers coming through with some exotic action. As they get a full squad wipe and 3 kills to go along with it. Ravon picking up 1 for himself, 1 for Spooky, 1 for Drops. And they have Sean in their sides, too. This might be a little fruitful rotation for them. Sean, of course, was one of those players who were solo earlier. Super unfortunate, but hey, it is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is. Sometimes your team just gets knocked out too early and you must go up with the show. That's exactly what Sean did there. And as I take another glance at the minimap, oh, it seems like they're still going for Sean, and they get him. Ravon takes the knock onto the car. Sean was inside of it, and that is going to be the end of that team. The players from, I think I got the name here, 4th Vision, have been eliminated, this time by the Wreck by Reapers. And once again, going to be looking at the minimap, trying to find... I'm curious to see where Wakanda is at, though. Oh, Wakanda are in a vehicle. They are on a helicopter, and they're still on a fight, you know? They want to take on to the players from J. They move in the air.
Look at that JV action. Oh my god, the helicopter. Who taught this kid how to fly a helicopter? Whoever did it, get your money back. Axoner. Come on, bro. You see the players all dropped. The helicopter's going to get evacuated. Stasia and Ella looking to escape with their life in a very dicey little car cat-mouse chase.
Supply
The
box
motorcycle going to be way too more mobile and way too quick on its feet now, as I do see Stasia and Ella are going to be able to make it out alive, but they're running right into another team, and that is who else other than Team UMIP going to be on the prowl here. Is the Antelope going to be operating Stasia, or not Stasia, but one of these teams, one of these players, Naji, Njadi, there we go, I've said it. I can say the alphabet, and I know there's 26 letters. I'm also able to pronounce a name there. Come on, Verdict, spit it out. Bot.
I did, I think, they're still fighting for them. I see Morgs over here. Morgs, every time I look at her, sometimes struggle with some opponents. This time around, not really in the middle of a fight, so not a thing to worry about for the time being. Looking at minimap. Like, back to back, these cars are definitely in a chase. The J players are just trying to survive. Not even trying to go for kills at this point, it feels like. They got off the car, I think. Yes, Stacia is no longer in a car.
Yeah, Bad Nana's actually on the ground here. Doesn't actually get... Oh, for right now. But I do believe the guys over at Team MIP might be able to find their location. They do right there. That is... The darts definitely going to be OP in this sense. Bad Nana going to be dropped. That's going to leave 2 players left, Stasia and Ella. Very unfortunate, but hey. I see them back in the motorcycle. No harm, no foul. They'll be able to collect those tags here shortly.
They are back in a bike. That's like their natural state, you know, being in a motorcycle. They even see another one, and Ella gets off of the first one and takes that one. So now that's double the fun. 2 vehicles, 2 targets, and more options for them to, well, just distract opponents in a way, and at the same time be sneaky to just take the tags and dip as efficiently and quickly as possible. For now, they have done it, and I think we might go over to the firing range area, where now Wakanda might be in the middle of a fight, as I see Axoner now fighting off against Raven, but Dark gets the better off of that trade. That is going to be bad for Wakanda. Wakanda is suffering a lot, losing a lot of players, remaining with only JH, sorry, and he is out. Wakanda completely obliterated by these Wreck by Reapers roster. Drops and Dark remain alive. They get the tags as well, and 11 kills total. Tremendous job for them. They're gonna be the team with the most kills so far in game number 3, Verdict.
Yep, they are indeed. 11 kills on board. A tremendous start here for them. Sean, well, Sean was out of that. Was that game 2, maybe? How did Sean come back?
Yeah. Did he? Oh, Sean is back.
Dude, how the hell did Sean come back? Maybe he...
Oh, yeah, because I definitely said that the team was out.
Yeah, I thought the team was up for as well, but Sean, Levaxif having 5 kills as well. Not gonna... Oh, he's quick scope in this area. Drop's actually gonna get dropped himself, and some unfortunate timing, but tags could be possibly picked up here as 3 players from Wreck by Reapers left to pick up the pieces. Dark gonna be making the rotation over Spooky in a vehicle. Spooky, what are you doing, my guy? You playing bumper cars? This is no time for bumper cars.
Yeah, definitely not gonna be the time. But he doesn't care too much, you know, he's just driving around, having some fun, and trying to run some people over as he finds headshot. He just goes through, takes the tag, and leaves. Like, he's not down for a
He's
fight.
a diversion, bro. That's all it is.
Okay, he doesn't have
Diversion.
weapons.
Yep.
Okay, okay.
Doesn't have weapons. He's a diversion. He's causing a bit of ruckus here, and he did enough just for this team to go ahead and get the tags. And IBAC actually going to get a kill on one of the Dom players that were left alive. That might be it for Dom here, as I do see Vivant's out. 4 kills on board. Wicked actually pick up another squad wipe on this Dominator squad, and it wasn't in construction.
Yeah, this second Wicked roster, this is, we said this was Wicked House, yes? Yes, okay. So we have
no, this isn't Wicked House. This is the other Wicked team. Wicked Houses are already out.
Huh.
Or are they?
I think the other Wicked team is called Some Guys, but I'm not 100% sure.
Oh. Well, I'm a
I'm
fall
not
guy because I
100%
totally
sure.
threw there.
This dude, okay.
I completely thought Team S was Wicked House. This is Wicked House.
Well,
Okay.
it can be tricky, though. It can be tricky for sure. Like, sometimes they just swap around players, and just the right amount of players can make you just confused about the whole situation. But for now, predict something interesting. We have 5 teams left. I was gonna say that all of them had the 4 players in, but now Apex got the key onto Stacia, and that is gonna be another point for the team over at Jesus, where you at, Apex? Okay, there you go. MIP. Trovo also gets the key
We can land
onto.
here.
Nah, that's the name that you were struggling with earlier, right?
In Najdi or in Jadi.
Jadi,
No,
for example. I don't know.
What is it?
I'm not too sure.
No, bro,
In
I give
Jadi?
up. In Jadi. There it is. That's what it is. Oh, good shots. Turbo going to pick up another one. That's his 5th on board, and the 5th for the team, rather. 3rd for himself. Gonna be spotting someone from that Wicked House roster. Skull Kid up top. Oh, headshots galore. Skull Kid dropped. Texas gonna take some shots as well. The smoke is going to allow him the opportunity to get Big State back up. 2 players down for each team, and the zone's about to crash in. This is not looking good for this MIP team. Oh my god, Turbo just continuing to pour out the shots. Devastating.
I'm hurt. Need backup.
Trovo might be able to survive, but Texas and Apex are out. Like, Apex gonna be taken down. So that is other allied Apex and Texas. Trovo in a tricky situation going off for that fight against a Wicked House. I'm gonna assume this is Wicked House. I'm not even sure. But they are also fighting for that top spot on this game. And even more so if you think about the fact that Rakebar Reapers are with 14, you know? And they may find a way to fight right now. I think the only team in between them is gonna be Trovo. MIP is gonna be in between both Rakebar Reapers and Wicked. So it could be a different, an interesting scenario because Wicked may chase after. And yeah, I also saw that situation that you mentioned where you can't really see the safe zone on the minimap. But I do see that Trovo with the sniper gets the key onto Ravon. Ravon was trying to take some loot, and he gets obliterated by Trovo, who eventually does get taken down by Dark, but verdict, I don't know if there was any more revive flights, you know? I think that was purely chaos
That was
for
definitely the
Trovo.
last one. I saw the last one come through as one of the players from Wicked actually was able to get one of the tags scanned off. Can't remember which player it was. Take a look at it. Maybe it was Skull Kid. I think Skull Kid was able to come back on that last revive flight. And we saw Turbo make the rotation over the zone, and you know he wasn't able to get the tags or scan anything off. So it was poor positioning from MIP. Wicked able to capitalize on that. Now they're looking pretty dang solid here. Drop's actually going to be spotted. Flex going to get some shots. First one hits, second one doesn't. The follow-up not on point, but you can see the rotations here from Skull Kid. He's actually trying to peek this angle as well on the backside of the building. Oh, Drops might be able to stay alive there, but I'm not saying for how long as the rotations have to come through. Dark is going to be spotted. Spooky going to be spotted.
Engaging the
Shots
enemy.
own point there for Skull Kid, as he's looking to pick up the 3rd for himself and the 13th for the team. They have balled out this game.
Yeah, they have done a tremendous job. They're continuously trying to go for that fight against their opponents there from Wrecked by Reapers, and finally Manu gets the kill onto Drops. Drops now being the first one, the second one to drop there, and leaves only Spooky and Dark. Both of them are going to be throwing nades. They start another fight against Stacia, but Stacia was just collateral damage, not even trying to go after Wrecked by Reapers, but ends up dying. Now Dark with the sniper takes the knock onto Morgs. Morgs is knocked. Dark receives a lot of damage. Spooky is also going to be aggressive. And this is leaving us with only 3 squads remaining, but a lot of damage being done. Manu gets the knock onto Dark. Spooky is the last player for Wrecked by Reapers, while CFG is still holding onto 4 players right now, and so does Wicked. This is going to be an interesting fight.
Yep, Spooky's going to drop their J4TM. Oh, Psychosis on point. Skull Kid going to be making the rotation over. The shots have to be crisp, and they're not. That is going to be a, wow, a Wicked win for sure, right? Oh, but Manu and Ibeck are the last ones alive. Flex picks up Saha. All they need to do is find J4. J4 literally going to be forced and pinched here. That's going to be game, set, match. Game number 3 going to go to the Wicked House team. And yes, guys, you just saw it there. I retired from speaking English. That is pure facts right there, guys.
Well, game number 3 this time is going to be given to the Wicked House team. And in a good old fashion, you know, they did a tremendous job. Multiple situations where they could have been in a bad spot, quote unquote, but at the end they just made it through. They pull through their opponents and take the dub. This time the most kills are going to be for Manu, and also the most damage, you know, 1.4k damage for him. He made double the damage than any other member on the team. So really great job for Manu here.
Phenomenal job, too, as the team comes through and picks up the dub, as well as a plethora of kills to go along with it. Taking a look at the spread here, 18 kills for Wicked House, 3 for Team 20. That was J4 picking up a few clutch ones towards the end, 3 in total for that squad. 16 for Team 7. That's Wrecked by Reapers. 7 for Ravon. Dude is a workhorse. Tough. As I'm taking a look at the bottom, no kills on board for Team 10. They played a little bit of their lives and were able to capitalize on it. Team 4, Dominators, actually get taken out in a 6th place spot with 4 kills. 7 for MIP. Some other notable performances. Taking a look at 6 for Team 11. That is... Who was Team 11?
Team 11, that's going to be...
C13. That's, you know, the Order Boys.
Yep. So how many did they get on that one? Trying to find them. Where you fellas at? Oh, there you go. 6 kills. Great job there for the Horda players, like Burdick mentioned. It seems like it's been quite tough for people to stay on top for multiple times. But okay, team number 7, Wrecked by Reapers. I feel like they might be the team that could be on the first place, you know, because we've had one of the Wicked teams, the Sun guys. Then we had a Wicked House also having a good game as well. We've had Aphelion doing it, Bombshells, Wakanda too. But outside of the fact that I feel like Dominators have had just a good start, but not a great ending to their games, they have had plenty of kills too, you know, in total about 15 or so, I would say. Yeah, I think that the only team that I could say the may have the first place could be Wrecked by Reapers, you know.
Would be completely honest, tonight's been a blur. I want to say Wicked, the main, or not the Wicked main, but the other Wicked squad, took game number 1 with 20 kills, or maybe it was AMK. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's been all action packed. Who else played? Maybe if we had like a results page that I could refer back to. Obviously, I can't keep up with all this stuff, bro. I'm trying the best I can. The new spectator client, on top of the fact that it is 11 o'clock at night, I am completely out of it.
Well, for the time being, we're gonna be waiting on the last game of the day, right? Yes, game number 4
Yes, sir.
will begin pretty soon. That's gonna conclude the event, but not quite yet. Also, remember that there's plenty, and I mean plenty, of giveaways open. Plenty of giveaways for you to get some free stuff like JuJu Energy, some finger sleeves, and Cloud X. Sorry, some earbuds from HyperX. Well, that's nice. So we have plenty of stuff for you guys to get for free. Make sure that you join those as easy as sending some stay safe or a message. By staying in chat, you're already doing half the job, so might as well join.
Oh, absolutely. I've seen 60 people jumped on the SXC finger sleeves giveaway. Obviously, they're international. The HyperX ones have to be within the US, if I'm not mistaken. US only, yep. Obviously, international shipping rates are going to be varying, and the SXC finger sleeves can literally fit into a envelope. So, feel free to take advantage of those. We're going to be concluding stream here after this next game. And I'm looking forward to it. We've had some action-packed games. We've seen some great gameplay. We've seen some, not so great gameplay. We've also seen, some in the mix. We've seen some, camping here and there. There's some bitterness coming in chat. I saw Citrus shouting out earlier about the tags being camped. Obviously, it's part of the game. It is what it is. Now we're coming to a conclusion, and game number 4 is surely to be a banger. I'm looking forward to it, as we're going to go ahead and dive right into the action. And it does look like, yep, my screen is also lagged again.
Did it crash completely, or is it?
No, it didn't crash. It just resorted back to the... Oh, there we go. We got it fixed. It looks like the Battle Royale feature on it just is not functional. Emulator has a few preset key mappings, and the Battle Royale one just does not want to work.
Yeah, I mean, my only guess is that someone may have forgotten about the emulators while updating the client for Battle Royale. Because for multiplayer, although it's new, like, it's quite simple for you to map this stuff, but in here, it can be different, I guess. I don't really know. Hopefully they get it straight soon. We can continue, but for now, game number 4, like I mentioned, is going to begin.
It is, and I'm taking a look at the lobby. There's only 13 teams in the mix. Some teams not going to make the cut. 4 of them drop out. Super unfortunate. We'll hopefully see you guys back next week, as this is a weekly event here. 10:30 Eastern time start. Rather late, but, we're all on board for the action. Gonna see how it goes. Team U is gonna be making their way to Ghost Town. Turbine gonna be occupied by Team K. And now we're gonna see the Dominators make their drop. Not 100% sure where they're gonna be heading, but I'm sure it is gonna be an eventful drop for them, as they've had several, it looks like they're heading straight to construction site. They are going to be followed by Team T, it looks like. Nope, that's not Team T. Who is that?
Team I.
Team I.
That's Dynasty.
Dynasty, okay. We saw them drop here last game.
Well, this time around, I see Brixie being quite close to Vivant. I also see Morlek spotting the first couple of enemies. Doesn't really feel too sure about starting up a fight with a shotgun. I think that was the weapon that Morlek ended up picking up. So the remaining of his allies are going to be getting weapons, going to be getting loot, some armor and such. And Dynasty are going to be doing the same thing over here. Brix has started up the fight against Vivant. Vivant want to be aggressive. Seems like he's trying to close that gap between himself and Brixie. Brixie decided to jump back out. The helicopter is not going to be in use just yet. And I do believe that Dynasty just not in the mood for initial fighting.
They have a fight on their hands, and G and Chu going to be able to get that first blood.
Enemy eliminated.
As we see the first kill come through, EK going to be taken down. But still 3 players left for Dynasty to make something happen. Giok going to take down Saha in the background. Did see Rose pick up one in the back as well. So that's going to be 2 kills for that other Wicked squad. Not 100% sure where they dropped at, but they're down to 3 players
Land
themselves.
here.
Not because they lost one, but because one did not show up in the lobby here for Game 4.
Yeah, it seems like it's only gonna be Geog, Wee, and Rosie. Chu from Dominators getting that kill to Brixie. That's a better start for the Dominator squad. Chu got 2 kills. I'm trying to see where Aphelion may have dropped, but there's absolutely no one around. People are gonna be spread out sort of evenly. The only 2 fighting scenarios is I see the Dominators and Dynasty, and I also see this wicked roster of some guys and squad number T, but seems like J4 not in the mood either, as everyone else from CFG has left this plane of life. I mean, they got knocked out, so...
Well, we started with 13, we're down to 12 already. We were not even a full... Oh, we are 4 minutes in. Jesus Christ, I guess it starts from the beginning, that clock timer. Maybe I just lost track of time there. Very, very Verdict-esque of me. I've obviously dropped the ball in several ends tonight. The helicopter is going to be occupied by the Dominators. They are going to be able to completely clear the construction site as the other players from Dynasty evacuate. I'm trying to see where they're at in correlation to where Dominators are. They're going to actually be on the little outskirts of the vicinity. So Dominators are going to do the business. They're going to get in their helicopter and dip and look for some more action here as we are looking at them finding some more. Citrus hasn't picked up a kill yet here in game number 4, but still plenty of action here. They hit straight to Estates, and there's nobody here, so gonna keep on cruising by.
Yeah, so far, like you mentioned, we had only 13 teams, and so far one has been knocked. 42 players remain alive and trying to survive. Let's see for how long, as I see Rosie taking that kill to J4. That was the last player from CFG, so they are gonna be knocked. Never mind, it seems like Najah was able to get rest, so CFG are gonna be able to continue. But nonetheless, that was that kill for the player of some guys, the second wicked roster in here that you mentioned only have 3 players, but they are gonna be with 4 kills in the mix so far.
Yes, indeed. Game 4 already starting out. We've already dropped 1 team. About 6 minutes in the matchup. We are still looking to see what team is going to prevail here. It does look like Rivertown might be... Oh my god, look how many people are in Rivertown. We're going to go straight there for the action. As I do see more like drop. Chu actually going to evacuate the helicopter. The shot's going to come through. Vivant kills Rose. Shots are going to favor... Oh! Ghost gets taken down. The BY-15 too overpowered that close. And I'm loving the Unicorn M4. I know he doesn't have it out yet, but it's one of my favorite M4 skins.
Wait, who has that one?
Chu.
Look at that. Let me... Okay, I want to see that. By the way, I don't know if... I think it's a thing of this season, but you know how you have the emotes for you to like utilize?
Yeah.
Well, now you can also show off your weapon, you know?
Oh,
like
yeah, they got
games,
the, they finally put that in?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I noticed that today. Not like it matters gameplay-wise, but, you know, it's something fancy for you to be able to show off every now and then, you know? But, yeah. Okay, 42 players still alive. People have died, but also people have been revived with the revive flight. I am trying to find Wakanda. Are they not... Did they not play in this game? I think I got
one of the teams that didn't, register. I saw... I didn't see them in the pregame lobby, and as a matter of fact, I don't see Team B in the mix either. And they weren't taken out, so I know for a fact they didn't play. Very unfortunate. Wakanda forever. Stay strong, guys. Still plenty of action here, though, as I'm taking a look at it. The guys over at firing range might be where we see the next interaction, as I do see some teams crashing in from zone. Team I, that's the Dynasty team that we saw get called back to life as Dominators took 2, handled their business, got the hell out of Dodge. And we're still on board with the Dominators now as they are just ravaging through the Rivertown area.
Yeah, there's some vehicles going around. Chu starts shooting at them. not really landing too much. Now Dominators have decided to use a helicopter to close that gap in between some enemies. And I just saw drops destroying that car from Naj. But now Dominators want to take up a fight. Morley gets completely eliminated. Now Chu went all the way to the water. That leaves only Citrus and Bibont. A lot of grenades are going to be thrown. Chu ends up getting a kill to Ravon, but dies himself to the hands of drops. Wrecked by Reapers are suffering, but so are the Dominators. The fight continues. Citrus trying to do as much damage as possible. Bibond trying to head to get the high ground. And there's a chance that he might try to go for a third party.
Yeah, that's AMK, dude. They're looking pretty thirsty. As a matter of fact, it looks like they're looking for a place to drop. Maybe, get a drop here on this other helicopter. There's one team actually there. That's going to be a wicked through. That was a completely botched cluster grenade. Very unfortunate for Slime. Luckily, he stayed alive, but now the top control is going to be given up. The helicopter is going to be evacuated. We are going to see Father head back to the heli to see if he can salvage it, maybe get a little better positioning. Flick's going to go ahead and jump on board. The party started off pretty hard, but now we're going to see Drops actually get Citrus in the background, so that fight is still going on. We might actually take the action over there. Ravon now left in a clutch situation, and it is looking pretty grim for him.
Yeah, another best kind of spot. He's trying to run away, but still being chased after from Wrecked by Reapers. Begins to take a lot of shot, a lot of damage. The Psycho makes it feeling even worse. The kill comes through. Wrecked by Reapers have eliminated their opponents. Dominators couldn't pull through their opponents. That leaves us with one less squad. And I also see that AMIP gonna be almost eliminated. They are gonna be in the middle of a different fight where Texas is gonna be the last player alive, currently just trying to run away as quickly as possible. The only player alive for AMIP gonna be chased by none other than Wicked House. School Kid, Flex, and Manu are gonna be chasing. The other allied from them seems like got knocked. But at the expense of what? They got almost a full roster wipe. Flex is still being so close to Texas. Texas tried to survive, tried to juke enemies out, but Flex was just too fast for it. Took the kill. That is gonna be Wicked House with 8 kills total.
Yes, indeed, 8 kills total for them. 4 for IBAC, 3 for Flex, 1 for Manu. They're looking to be the top fraggers in the lobby right now. They've got Wrecked by Reapers to deal with, who are also right up there, 6 kills on board. As we see Ravon actually going to drop back to life. He's going to be able to get his box, but I do see a little bit of action here. As a matter of fact, it does look like Slime and all of Team AMK are actually going to be in the mix. So you'll see how this one pans out, as we do see the action come through. Spooky, or make that Father actually going to get the first knock. That's Drops. Spooky actually going to be able to get out of the building, but for how long will he be able to stay alive? Looks like he's going to be rotating back over to his teammate, Dark. Push going to come through. Father going to go ahead and make the push out. Does have the Ninja. Joe gets the knock on one. Dark, oh my god. Dark does win that, though. But it's not going to matter because he is going to be taken down, and that is going to be Flicks coming through for the kill and res. So Smoke's going to come through. 1 player left. That's Ravon, who we just saw come through from the revive flight. Was able to get his stuff, but now he's going to have to deal with 4 AMK players. And you saw him aim down sight. You knew he didn't want to take this fight, but I think it might not even be a choice at this point.
Yeah, when you're so clumped up together, there's not much of a choice. If you have to fight, you have to fight. Now AMK just running away with a helicopter. G1 player Ravon will be able to survive, but I don't know for how long. Does get the dog tags, but I don't know if he has enough health to survive for 20 more seconds. That is going to be the end of the Wrecked by Reapers team. Another squad has been eliminated this time because of the safe zone. The team that is not eliminated are going to be Aphelion, who are trying to go for picking up weapons, but now Q and F are going to be fighting. Finesse getting knocked out. Aphelion with 2 players alive trying to fight back, but Emmanuel takes a lot of damage. Death now realize that the power is just too strong. And once again, the side of Wicked House are making their opponents just back out, you know? Their power is too much. 10 kills overall, and they are getting even better as they picked up their personalized weapons and are now chasing after Aphelion. Oh no, are they chasing? No, I think they're not chasing.
Yeah, they're just gonna be chilling. It looks like R and K are gonna be fighting out, so let's move on down there. The action, C13 Tube, gonna be the last one alive. He's gonna have to fend off 3 other, or make that 2 other, Godzilla and I can't even tell whose name that is. Lars. Okay, so 1v2, definitely doable. Tube does not have tags yet, from what I see, or maybe that's a spectator client glitch. Very unfortunate, though. Takes a few shots, has to reposition. Is going to be able to get on the opposite side of this care package, but you get your personalized weapons, but oh my god, you see the ninja expand as he died. It's still on the screen. That's tough. Oh, the ninja just kind of like expanded while he died, and it was just literally sitting up on the screen. Spectator glitches at its finest.
We may have a new client, but you know, sometimes that kind of stuff is still gonna continue showing up. As I now see a fight has begun between AMK and Wicked House, but now seems like Aphelion want to join the mix. Emmanuel in the middle of a car, and I'll be running them over. Flex gets inside of the car and tries to go be sneaky. Amazing job done by Flex, who takes that kill onto Emmanuel and leaves Aphelion with 1 player alive. That's gonna be death, but a horrible situation overall. One of the last few circles are gonna break in, and well, only a few teams remain, you know. That's leaving 6 of them alive. AMK so far with 3 kills. We still have Dynasty that survived for the longest time, but not really taking too much kills. And overall, I would say that Wicked House have the better chance of winning this game, purely of the fact that they have the full squad and they have the most kills so far, 11 kills total, while all of the others are just hanging in there, you know, some with no kills, some with 1, with 2, 3, but overall they are just the most dominant team that remains, seems like.
Yep, now we're going to catch Dynasty on the outskirts of the circle. Stasia and Team J looking to get some revenge as 2 of their homies drop. Bad Nana going to be able to get the kill on 1. Oh my god, the assist comes through. Rumble's going to drop. Injadia and Stasia going to be able to stay alive, and EK is the only player left. They only got 50 or 25 seconds left to scan those tags, and it doesn't look like they're going to be able to do so successfully. Might be able to drive over the tags, but 1 tag is scanned for a fact, but again, I don't know what's going on with the spectator client in that regard. So 10 seconds left to get whatever left of those tags, and it doesn't look like it's going to be a doable job. So very unfortunate there for Dynasty. They find themselves on the outskirts of zone at the worst possible moment. But I got to go back over to Wicked now, as they are looking to take on the encounter here with AMK. Oh my god, dude. Flex is just too OP with a sniper. Don't give this man the sniper.
Yeah, once he gets a hold of that, he's just terrorizing opponents left and right. So far, 5 kills total for this player. They are now going to be chasing after Slime. Slime was just completely out of position, gets taken out, and that is going to be a death of them. Also, Flixie dying to the hands of I'm not sure who got that knock. School Kid does get knocked by Father, and Wicked are suffering a little bit over here, but it was not a wipe though. It seems like Father got knocked. Joe is gonna be alive, but overall Wicked once again with the better end are gonna have 1 more player to get rid of. That is gonna be Joe. Joe with the M21. Is that? Yes, the personalized M21 is gonna be the weapon chosen by Joe to try to fight back against this Wicked House. Takes a hit onto the opponent, but doesn't matter too much. If you're getting just random hits, you gotta get those knocks. You gotta start taking players down. You are in a 1v3, and just loose shots are not gonna do it for you. 5 teams remain, but like plenty of squads, but not so many of players. As Lars gets the knock onto Anxiety, that is gonna leave us with 3 squads with 1 player. and 2 squads with 3. You know, overall, there's just too many squads, but too few players.
All too often the case here is Game 4 is coming down to the wire. 5 teams left, 8 players in the mix. One team that has been absolutely dominating the lobbies tonight, that's going to be your Wicked House team. Looking to close things out on another wing, can very well do it here. They've got the man advantage, they've got the firepower, they've got the capabilities. Does that cactus deal damage like it used to? Or is that just a for C? Or for show cactus?
I would like to think that it does damage, you know, it was always like a fun touch to it.
Oh, yeah.
It was only 1 HP, but it was nice.
It was nice, yeah. You bump up against you, like, what the hell? Dynasty able to escape with their life. That's EK able to. Is he? Is bro literally just okay? He's just riding outside his zone for now. Okay, he's gonna be able to come back in zone, but no tag or no plates on the board. Spot station there. Looks like he might be able to put a little bit of a. Oh, he's just gonna ride some donuts. And that is going to be it for him. The vehicle is going to explode here momentarily, and he is going to be right in the vicinity of... Oh my god, gets the drop on 1, gets the drop on 2. No shot, you guys didn't know that they were right there. EK.
I'm so confused.
You smooth criminal, bro.
Like, it doesn't even make sense. He just got there in a car that was about to explode, and they didn't even bother to turn around.
I would delete the game if that happened.
Like, he doesn't... I don't know, man. I don't know. Now, EK now gonna be dropping to the hands of Manu. This is gonna be leaving Joe in the middle of a 1 versus 1v1 B3. Stacia and Joe remain alive. Joe trying to stay alive, still using this M21. And just loose shots all over the place. While Stacia is just chilling, I believe. Yeah, Stacia is just waiting for the perfect time to get knocked. Finds Joe. Joe is now already low HP. Third party, you know.
Look, Stacia was right there for the long run, bro. She was like, look, I'm going to play my life. I'm going to wait for them to push him. Or I'm going to get the free kill on Joe. And sure enough, she got the free kill on Joe. The rotation comes through. And of course, NL are all going to be pissed because they didn't get that kill. That's quite all right. You get the last one to follow up. And that is going to be game number 4 in a nutshell there. Wicked House just absolutely destroying the lobbies. I called them rats in game 2. Boy, they didn't have to play rat anymore after that. They just let their gameplay speak for themselves. As a matter of fact, they pick up 17 kills to go along with it. Well done. Hell of a job there for them. And I'm taking a look at the leaderboards as well. 17 kills, nowhere even near double digits. That's unfortunate, but when you got a team like Wicked House coming through running the business, it is just, you know, a matter of moments before, you know, these lobbies, you know, just kind of split up. You saw the spread, the devastation. The guys over at Wicked House just absolutely OP.
Absolutely OP, without a doubt. Just a tremendous job left and right, making sure that they were on top. And they certainly did. 17 kills, like you mentioned, nowhere near those numbers. I think the closest was like 6. Yeah, that's the most that they gotten, you know? Tremendous job. And of course, we're not going to have official results just yet, but make sure that you follow us on all of our social medias. And of course, join that Discord server for you to find out who the winner was the earliest, you know? If you want to know it first, you got to head over to the Discord.
Is right. That's going to lead us to the last game of the night. That's going to lead us to closing things out. Got to give a huge shout out to Trovo, HyperX, JuJu Energy, and SXC Figure Sleeves. Be sure to use code Meseeks to check out. We're going to get geared up for a raid. We're going to have some more action next week. Be sure to tune in. Again, it was a Sweatfest to begin with. We ended on a Sweatfest note. And Gil, I mean, that's it for the night, bro. Give a huge shout out to you for stepping in. Huge thanks. You carried. I'm a bot. I'm obviously way well past my bedtime. But, you know, we're doing it for the cause. And the cause was to see these teams duke it out. We saw all 4 games pan out. Should be an interesting one, but I got to hand it to the guys over at Wicked House. They might have been the only team that performed consistently throughout that 4-game spread.
Yeah, absolutely. So GG's. Well played for everyone on that team, everyone on these lobbies. And also thank you for those that stayed for this whole tournament. Hope you all enjoyed. Hope you had a blast. Don't forget to join those giveaways. Make sure you join those because, like, you know, it's free stuff. And make sure that you get a chance in Also, even if you don't get stuff for free on those, you can always head over to our sponsors from HyperX, JuJu Energy, and SXC Thumb Slips, where you can, on top of that, awesome product quality, get yourself some 10% discount by using the Meseeks code.
There you go. You heard it here from the man himself. Be sure you use code Meseeks at checkout. We're going to get ready for a raid. Not sure 100% who we are going to jump in with, but I'm sure they'll be pleased to have you guys with them. So we'll see you back live next week. Join me Thursday for the Mobile Mayhem EU finals. That should be fun. And then we've also got, starting Friday, Gil, an EU Meseeks Invitational tournament. So should be a super fun event to start off. First time Meseeks has ever done that. So super excited about how that plays out. And until then, next time, guys, we'll see you then. GG's, boys.